Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. You know, Greg, I can't believe it. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wonderful family, Greg, and to those of you at home as well enjoying this on 2K Sports.
Well, thank you, Kevin. And just an exciting time of year. When Thanksgiving rolls around, you know the season is officially afloat. And these guys love playing around the holidays.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Taylor, Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Now, here's MP. Another miss by MP. Pass to Giddey. Back to Dort. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Count it, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Ball kicks to Taylor, launches it, gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pocket 6. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Caruso. MP outside. A second chance effort. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. You know, you love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And there's the pass to Williams. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From downtown, it's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last time out, he had 38 points. Now, Holmgren. Pass to Giddey. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Taylor. Traps in the tray. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
making it look almost easy from range. MP, such a smooth-looking shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And here's MP for 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got DeRozan, Carter out there with White. Then it's MP, and it's Drummond in at the center. To the paint, here's Joe. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Taylor's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3. Long-range shot by MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around. It's called first of the game for the Thunder. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Holmgren with a screen on DeRozan. And stolen by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 9. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level.
MP up high, down hard.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That one drops for him. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Caruso. Giddey, no good. The Bulls leading by 10. MP with it. Dort covering. MP converting the tough bucket.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
At the elbow, Williams. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the middle. Dort against MP. Outside DeRozan. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Micic, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Outside Williams. And it's Giddey in the corner. The Thunder with another miss. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. MP finds Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot by Taylor, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Holmgren can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Giddey against White. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. This one for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
MP, knowing how important it is to keep pressure on the shooters. Nice job defensively.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Double already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Over in the corner, Williams. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Thunder trailing by 17. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And he can't hit the second. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
1:52 left in the third. On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Caruso. Here's Williams. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball dishes to Taylor. Back to Ball. For 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Okashevsky's checked in for Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Micic in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. The shot by Williams, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Drills it from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Giddey. The pass to Micic. Williams with the ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. The 3 from MP. Akusevsky grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Micic. Still scoreless. Williams kicks to Giddey. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 22. MP outside. And Craig has it in the corner. And here's MP for 3. He can't get that one. Stolen by Ball. It'll count. And no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this.
Changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Taylor comes in for Torrey Craig. And Ball subbed in for Carter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there with MP. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's DeRozan, and it's White in at the 2 spot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And MP getting the job done. He knows what he is capable of.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. MP grabs the miss. Taylor's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. 18 points for Williams.
Well, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Taylor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, MP. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Micic, defended by Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Down low. Williams passes to Pakusevsky. Here's Micic. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Second most threes in a rookie season? That's amazing, man.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Ball in at the point. Here's Schroeder, following the bucket by the Bulls. Siakam, the pass to Achua. And here's Anunoby, just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Good work defensively by Caruso. MP outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smith.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You hear that? MP has answered the call.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Schroeder against ball. Now here's Siakam. The D's right on him. The floater. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Caruso. MP with it. Now guarded by Achua. Vucevic, the pass to Taylor. To the wing, right side. From outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And that's just good positioning by MP on the play. He's right where he wants to be to take that quick shot.
Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. And the Raptors, another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Schroeder finds Siakam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes against MP. That shot off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass the ball. On the wing, DeRozan. MP outside. Now Caruso. And here's MP from outside. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. You know what you have to appreciate about Precious Achua? Just how active he is, Smitty.
B.A., he's full of energy, and it's why his teammates love playing with him. Every minute he's on the floor, he gives it his all.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. MP inside, working on Siakam. MP, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Schroeder, inside. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Ball.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Toronto trailing. 1:19 left to play in the first. Barnes in the post, defended by DeRozan. Siakam, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. MP against Barnes. Taylor passes to Vucevic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
DeRozan against Barnes. Pass to Achua. Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got 10.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Now here's Caruso. MP outside. There's the triple. Schroeder with a rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And here's Siakam for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. His fingerprints. changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Young. Anunoby comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Schroeder in for Flynn. Here's Siakam. He's got 13. Achua with a screen on MP. And again, Toronto no good. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. On the court for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. And then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Siakam. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside McDaniels. Schroeder against Ball. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From the arc. MP making the long-range connection.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Siakam. And again, another missed shot.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
Now here's Siakam. 13 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Toronto. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. And the Bulls also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. Chicago on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the Raptors miss again.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Now here's Barnes. Last game for him, he had 14. Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
And here's MP from outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 18. Kicks it out to Barnes. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Taylor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Bulls out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Achua in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by MP. Vucevic has got 8.
With his height, Vucevic a tough matchup inside for any defense.
Here's Siakam. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Ball passes to MP. Vucevic, a screen on Siakam. Taylor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
And the defense knows they got to cover MP very close, but he gets physical and exploits the coverage there for a foul.
Pass to Schroeder. And here's Siakam, covered by MP. MP against Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Here's MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Siakam in the post. Working on Vucevic. And the basket by Siakam.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Schroeder against Ball. Outside Schroeder. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Siakam for 3. Drains the triple. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Here's MP, and he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 18.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. The rebound by MP. Taylor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
DeRozan outside. Back to MP. This one for 3. Schroeder with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Pass to Siakam. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Taylor's got 34 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Siakam for 3. And it's Siakam again missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. MP way outside. Misses the 3. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Barnes finds Schroeder. Siakam outside. Releases. And it's Siakam again missing.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Kicks it out to Siakam to stop the drought. And again, Toronto no good. And here's MP from outside. He can't get it to go. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Drummond in at the center position. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That 3's off the mark. Toronto shooting only 31% in the game. Here's Flynn, pounded by Ball. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
Young, the pass to Siakam, over Drummond. Oh, Drummond with a block!
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Achua's checked in for Young. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Good. He hits again.
And hats off to him. I mean, getting to 40 tonight means he's got the longest 40-point streak in league history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge we've never seen before. Siakam with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Achua can't hit. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's MP. No luck on that one. Achua with some nice D.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Back to Flynn. Porter with a screen on Carter. From 11 feet away, Taylor with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Siakam outside. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Graham?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is checked in for McDaniels. OG Anunoby comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Schroeder in for Flynn. And a change for the Bulls. Craig's checked in.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside Schroeder to the paint. Here's Siakam. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Driving in, and they pick up 2. Taylor's got 7 points for the quarter.
Can't leave cracks in the defense with MP around. He drives right to a shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one hits the back iron. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
MP doesn't back away from contact. He embraces it when he's trying to score.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
MP is doubled. Here's Craig. Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Achua finds Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Schroeder against Craig. They need this. No good, a bit long that time. MP against Schroeder. MP, the pass to White. Throws it up high.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the
All right, we need to talk about Jason Tatum. Here is a guy who is a perennial all-star, a perennial all-NBA. I just keep saying perennial because that's Jason Tatum. And every year he's been in the league, he's improved his scoring, assists, and rebound averages. Let me just say that again. Every year he has been in the league, he's improved his scoring, assist, and rebound averages. Do you understand how impressive that is? Do you understand how much work it takes to do that? Do you understand how much humility it takes to do that? I mean, this is a guy who's had a massive amount of individual and team success, making multiple deep runs into the playoffs, but he doesn't stop working on his game, and he's never satisfied, which is what it takes to become a legend. So to pass somebody like Jason Tatum in my Got Next tier is a huge accomplishment, but MP has earned it, and he should be proud. All right, we need to talk about Jason Tatum. Here is a guy who is a perennial all-star, a perennial all-NBA. I just keep saying perennial because before there was MP, there was Zion. Now, I'm not saying they're the same player. They're obviously not. But when you talk about the next LeBron James, when you talk about a guy who is going to change the game, you talk about a player like Zion. The things that this man is able to do at his size are almost unthinkable. I mean, how can a human that is that big get that high in the air? How can he run so fast? I mean, every time Zion takes the court, he shows you something you didn't think was possible. And he does it with ridiculous efficiency. But here's the thing. MP is every bit as effective as Zion. He's every bit the game changer that Zion is. And, in my opinion, he has more promise and more natural ability than that mountain of a man. So I'm making the call. I'm moving MP above Zion in the Got Next tier of my GOAT rankings. You don't like it? Make your own rankings. But this is the Logan Bradley Show, and on my show, I call it like I see it.
Cold-blooded MP. You guys really poured it on out there. That's
how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
You've been solid all year, but you've hit a different gear lately. What changes have you made that have helped you break this record?
The physical part, skills. They've been good all year, but the mental side wasn't as strong as it could be, so I started focusing on that. I began visualizing success and focusing on my goals, which has given me the drive to push through these last few games and consistently deliver. I wanted to cultivate a positive and confident attitude, and by doing so, I've been able to approach each game with a clear and focused mind.